Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I've got Noelle with me today. She is my lovely co-host for this episode. And today we are trying the Elderberry Bochet. It has been over a year. I needed some time. I have not had this since my initial tasting because I really didn't like it. So we will see how it is. I'm just gonna do this the way that I do it because I'm a monster and I don't cut the plastic off. I just go in there.
I know what to get you for your birthday.
Yeah. I am a beast, I know. I just do that and then I peel it off like this.
Like picking petals.
Here we go. That's rude. Pour yours first.
How dare you? Neglect your guest. Santé?
Yes. Perfumed for sure. This is 9%. I used dried elderberries, rehydrated, boiled. I think I also added a small amount of blackcurrant and vanilla.
Gotta cover the microphone. Don't listen to me swallow.
It's so bitter.
The aromas are beautiful.
Yeah, the flavor's not so great. I did it wrong. I don't know what I did. I think it's the elderberries.
It's also oxidizing a little bit.
Yeah.
You can taste, definitely taste oxidized flavors, kind of sherry-like in a way. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, there are good flavors in there. It's just the initial aroma does not jive with what's on the palate.
Open up, you.
Oh.
I don't like the after flavor either.
It is a touch of bitterness that is slightly unexpected. Did you add tannins to this? Did you do oak treatment? It has sort of like a raisiny plum oxidized kind of flavor.
Yeah.
You can tell by the color too, the oxygen.
Yeah, this is 2.5 pounds Bochet sour wood honey, half a pound non-Bochet, aka cooked, 1/4 cup cooked elderberries. They're dried, rehydrated, boiled for a half hour, used D47, nutrient step feed.
You know, honestly, this is not, it's not that bad. I think what actually would integrate it a little bit more is if there was still some remaining sugar to kind of bridge the acid gaps, the tannin gaps, the kind of the dried fruit gaps. When you taste sort of dried fruits, you kind of associate or you kind of expect a little more sweetness. And this is so dried out that it's kind of like it's caved in a little bit. Like if it had a little more sugar left in it, it would kind of
Help that.
round it out and make it more integrated.
It's not something that I want to sit around and drink, but if done differently, with some better methods. I mean, it ended at 1.022. I added a little bit of blackcurrant, vanilla. You can't even, the vanilla's
Currant, that's
trying to pull forth like a tart.
It's coming out even more now that opens up.
This was before I was doing any acid tannin balancing like manually. And this is one of the few times where I made it and I was like, oh God, what did I do? Not happy. It's not really working out so good. And I still feel the same way. Yes, it's a little bit better. Time assisted for sure.
But I wouldn't pour this out. I think you could repurpose this.
Yeah.
Like do a sauce for, I don't know, like duck or something like that. You know, like do a demi-glaze or something with it. Like it's not a lost cause. It could still be, I think, used. Because the flavors are there. It's just,
Yeah. Flavors are there. It's just not quite right.
You get the vanilla on the exhale a lot.
Yeah.
Like on the retronasal, it definitely, that's where it kind of pops through. It is aromatic though, my goodness.
It does smell nice. I mean, as it opens, that bitterness kind of isn't as strong. And you're right, the blackcurrant does come through a little bit more. It's not perfect. It's not a banger. Not all of them are gonna be when you're just messing around with stuff. You don't really know what you're doing necessarily. I mean, it was my first time making a Bochet. First time using dried elderberries. First time I added blackcurrant. I love vanilla though, so you know, not a first time for that. Love vanilla bean, but
Yeah.
demons be gone.
Just syphila melangasters.
But yeah, I mean, I think if made differently, it could be something.
I think if you made it now as an advanced mead maker, it would be different.
Could do something with it.
Worth trying again. Components are good. Just, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good. Because this is the one that I was not looking forward to drinking.
At least it's not like, if you try to acid in a glass, you know, like, it's not vomity, it's not sulfury.
No.
It's not it could be so much worse. There's so much more that could go wrong. This just has a little oxygen problem maybe, or just a little out of balance problem. It could be so much worse. So really, this is just a learning experience, not a epic fail.
Yeah. Many of y'all had given some really great tips during the making of this. At the time, it was too late for me to do anything about. However, for any of you who might be curious about Bochet, about using elderberries in mead, take a look in the comment sections of those old videos. They will all be, my goodness, can't speak. They will all be in the description down below. I mean, so many of you are very experienced out there and have used these ingredients far more than I have. I still have not used elderberry since this. I've been kind of scared.
Gun shy.
Little gun shy. After this, how this turned out, I was like, ugh. I just need to try it again, you know? It's fine. Just get back on the horse.
That elderberry horse.
The elderberry horse. Just gotta hop back on, you know? Well, thank you, Noelle, for being here with me.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you for watching. I will see you next time. Appreciate ya. Bye. Bye-bye.